That's right. Welcome back to the Puck Drop Podcast. I'm Cole, the NHL Music Man Chapman, and I'm here with Lieutenant General D, Destin Edgington. And this episode is brought to you by Utah Brewing Co. Go check them out up in Ogden. Just up in Ogden. Yeah, great stuff. Great bar down beers. They've got beers. They've got beer.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, do you remember what the other ones were?
They have beer there.
They have beer. They have hockey. What I was trying to get at is they have hockey-themed beer, which we've talked about many times on this episode. So, yeah, go check them out. They are amazing. And this episode is also brought to you by Ogden's Own Distillery. Whether you're celebrating a win or a tough loss, Ogden's Own Distillery has a spirit for you. From the smooth finish of Five Wives vodka to the unique taste of Porter's peanut butter whiskey, find your new favorite. Ogden's Own, the spirit of victory.
I like that.
That's power.
There we go.
Hey, you nailed it that time.
Yeah, you
no, I'm
killed
just
that.
kidding.
Nailed it.
He called me. He's like, "Why do you gotta blame me for your reads every single time that you screw up?"
Brewing.
I love it.
No, honestly, I love it too.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Beep. And if you guys haven't heard by now, we're with Omar Barney
Again,
Again, I'm sorry, y'all.
Mr. Naked and
I'm
Afraid.
sorry.
I think he's naked and afraid in the dumpster out back because he doesn't leave us alone.
Hey, yeah.
Just teasing.
I got a tent out back. I just kind of hang out waiting for
Y'all
them to
need
call
me?
me. Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, you roasted me, so I got to give you a
I
little
know.
bit
I
of
love
shade.
it. I love it. So,
Hey, since we've had you on, I can't remember what the time frame was. I think you just got back from your second adventure,
I did.
or you were just about to
did.
go.
Yeah, I did.
But the episode hadn't aired yet.
I had
That's what it
been
was.
back, but it hadn't aired yet. And it was, honestly, I'll give it to you straight. When it aired, it was exactly how I thought it was be. I got my ass kicked out there. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Well,
Again.
and I asked you when we went golfing where to find it. You were supposed to send me a link, and I still haven't been able to find it. And I've gone through every freaking
No,
episode.
it's on there.
looking-
Well-
If you have Discovery Plus, it's on
Dude,
there.
I
Or
have
if
looked.
you have
Disney,
HBO Max,
everything.
it's got
You
HBO
realize this
Max.
guy is like technology,
I'm technologically challenged. For
very much so.
Yeah, and thank God he's not running this whole podcast because it would be a show.
I wouldn't have
If
even
it-
done
yeah,
it.
we wouldn't even be here.
I just show up, smile, and wave, boys.
Because I told him, in my defense, yes, I did not send him the link, but I told him it's on HBO Max,
I went
it's on
and looked.
Discovery Plus, and you saying that you looked and what you did could be two different things, and I'm just
Fair
gonna
enough.
put that out there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Who
so.
knows what you really did? You know what I mean?
Nobody ever knows.
You're like, you have a squirrel brain. Like, you could have been trying to get to it, and then a butterfly goes by, and you just forgot what you were doing. So I don't believe that at all.
No, that is facts. That is 100% facts about Destin. Yes. We were talking about attention span before this
Oh
episode.
my god! And anybody that's had a conversation with Destin, especially on the phone, will know that
If you ever answer.
it starts with a subject. And then by 20 minutes into your conversation, you're on this tangent that you don't even know how you got there because it's squirrel brain, and it's hilarious.
And then there's the realization, like 30 minutes in, you're like, wait, what were we talking? What was the whole point of this conversation?
Destin, why did you call me again?
I'm surprised you answered.
And it will click back. That is true. That is
and then you
true.
got Omar that he'll call you 50 times in a row, and by God, if you don't answer,
Dude, you
you're in
answer
trouble.
my phone call when I call you. I might not answer yours, but answer
Oh,
my
I do the same
phone
thing to you.
call right now.
Yeah.
I know,
Same
but
damn thing to
I
you.
respect that though. That's serious because once you call me a couple times, I'm like, okay, I better answer that. He needs something.
Yeah.
And then it goes in the squirrel brain, and then
Oh,
No.
dude, no.
40,
What my favorite is like usually when somebody calls you back to back to back, like it's okay, something's important.
Right.
Yeah.
There's like a
By the
phone rule.
Yeah, well, by the fourth time he calls me, I answer and I'm like, oh, this better be good. This
Yeah.
better be good. hey, so what was the name of that such and such that we ran into the other day? I'm like, dude, was that worth four phone calls?
Yes.
You need to call me.
Speaking of squirrel, if I don't get it done right then I'm screwed.
And the best part about it is all, what was so-and-so's name? Well, he was wearing a red shirt. He took about 4 steps to the right, and then he took a step to the left. I'm like, that's in less detail.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
No, the best is when I call like 8 times in a row. Cole answers, "What do you want?"
What do you
And I'm
need?
like, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing? You hanging out? You want me to come over? I'll come over right now if you want me to.
Just seeing what you're up to. It's been a while.
Drives me nuts. Yeah. Sometimes it's about nothing. It's just like he just wants to hear my voice. I'm like,
Yeah, just hey, been a minute.
I'm watching a movie, right? I'm in the theater.
I'm in the
like,
theater right now. And honestly, Destin, we make jokes about it.
Oh, we
but,
love
dude,
it.
That's
We
good
love it.
friendship right there. You know what I mean?
I'm not changing it for the
It's
world.
great, and I love talking to you on the phone, and I love going on a tangent, but I do forget what we're talking about 90% of the time I talk to
I
you on
know.
the phone.
It's like 10%. The whole. I start off with what we need to talk about, goes into
Like,
something
what are we
else,
doing?
and on the 10%, it's the actual.
Yeah, I love it. It's good,
I love
though.
it.
It's
That's
good.
funny.
You gotta
So
love
we were
it.
talking about your naked and afraid adventure. So the first time you went on, you got your ass kicked by a woman. And the second time you got on, you got your ass kicked by nature. So,
Okay, let's square that
I
out.
was gonna say. I think the first time we went on, he got ass
out.
kicked by both.
Time out. Let's talk about the first time I went out there. First time I went out there, I put up with her for about one day, and then after that, once I left her, I kicked ass because I was just like, forget her. But that girl would have kicked anybody's ass out there.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you were a man, she hated you.
yeah.
But this last time, I got no excuses. I got hurt, and it was everything I had not to go home. It was so bad, dude.
That broke my heart. I was like,
It
Don't
was
tell me.
So,
I haven't seen it yet.
you haven't seen it yet?
yeah.
We
man.
just got done talking about
Well,
that.
you already heard it. So.
You probably should get your together
So,
so we can.
Dude, by the time you watch it, it's gonna be like 4 months from now, and you're gonna
Yeah.
forget this conversation.
Honestly,
so we'll just tell
Fair
you.
enough.
Non-disclosure or not, you might be
What'd
able
you
to.
do,
You
stub your
might
big
be
toe?
able to see me out there one more time. If you don't catch this one, you might get another
Oh
one.
my
You heard it
That's
here
all
first.
I can say is
You heard it here
just
first.
might see me out there again. We'll see how it goes.
When are
I'll
you going to
keep
go on to The
both-
Bachelor?
Oh my God. You think out of all the people that you know, do you think I need to be
No.
trying to flirt with girls on TV?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I think it'd be hilarious.
First of all, I don't want to get canceled before I get started. So
What about
Yeah.
Big Brother?
I
Oh,
think
for
I
sure.
dominate Big
Oh,
Brother.
I would too.
I think that
yeah.
And honestly,
Well, we're gonna work on that. That's
we'll
a
get
subject
there.
that we're gonna
We'll
roll
get
into
there.
here.
We'll
Oh,
get
okay,
there.
fair enough.
We're gonna Illuminix Entertainment, our lovely manager. Wow, Aaron is gonna help him make a video that you submit to other
Yeah, yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Because dude, he would do so much better on like a different like a competition
different
style.
platform of sorts.
100%.
Yeah. And you've already got a
100%.
resume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
you already having a resume is going to lead into like obviously an open book for other shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The
And
Challenge, Big
I-
Brother.
Yeah.
There's a couple other Deal or No
Survivor.
Deal Island would be
yes,
sick.
and
Survivor.
so I got a couple emails back from them, and I feel like they're wanting me to put in an actual casting video, and that's my thing is I feel like once I get in front of people, you call me and video with me, it's over. I can seal that deal. It's just getting them, because you got to think hundreds and thousands of people apply for these shows all the time. And for you to get picked out of them to even get the interview is a crazy thing. And that's where I'm a lack. But once you put me in front of people, I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and that's exactly
And-
it though. Like I said, you have a resume already. You've
Yeah,
built a resume
yeah.
with being on reality. And so
Yeah.
you could probably push that and get there, and especially with Aaron. I mean, that's
Yeah.
I think what you need to do is just sign with Illuminix Entertainment, to be honest.
Honestly,
Smart
you
move.
guys
Yeah.
print up the paperwork and put
I'm
it
not
in front of
doing
me. I will.
we'll talk about that after. But
we'll talk about it.
that's what you need to do because
Yeah.
Aaron can get you where
Yeah.
you need to be
Yeah.
for sure.
because I'd love to, and I will whoever backs me, I'm going to make you proud, and I'm going to give it everything I have.
Well, and
I
that's,
just
of
need
course.
the exposure.
And you're a
and to
people's
be
guy.
out
You're,
there.
you know, you're
You know
witty,
what I mean?
smart.
I love reality TV. It's I feel like it's something that I've always should have been doing. I love comedy. Comedy is like my biggest passion right now. I've been writing and doing comedy as much as I can, but I think that I can juggle them both, and we can just run off of both of them. And
Well, yeah.
Well,
it's gonna
that's
be good.
Comedy
part of
you
the
can
thing,
run.
though. Like Aaron will manage all of that.
See,
Like he'll get
and-
you gigs and
Yeah,
you know,
and
all
that's
that
what
shit,
I need.
so.
That's what I need.
Exposure of
Because
all
we'll
of-
kill
yeah.
it. We'll
Yeah,
kill
you just
it.
need to take the leap
Yeah.
and invest
That's
in
crazy.
yourself. Really.
Yeah, I'm
Serious.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Serious. I mean, I 100% agree.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why like I wanted to start this podcast, because like we'd be like golfing, and I'm just like, dude, we're way too funny to just like
Way
not, and
too
maybe
funny.
you know, I
Well,
hate
and all-
calling myself
And
funny,
all
but
of us,
No, you're
no,
serious.
no,
Yeah.
you are though, and it's not me. It's like when
It's
we
just
get together as a
piggybacking.
group, it's incredible.
Yeah.
The entertainment factor of
Yeah.
what we do when we don't even know we're entertaining.
Yeah.
Does that, you
just
know
need
what I
cameras
mean?
rolling. at
I
all
golf.
times.
It
I
would
tell
be
everybody this. I golf
crazy.
better when I golf with Omar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Which when your golf
mean, it's
games,
not even
when
like
your
you're
golf
trying to-
games here though, you only have up to go, so that's not saying that much. But
I shot 4 over with my pants down.
no, your best.
He played damn well that day. I was like, holy. I think I posted a video of him with his
Yeah, you
pants
did.
down, and somebody was talking
And Omar's
shit.
over here like, I'm glad you got that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, no, his best shot of the day was the first time he pulled his pants down.
After I missed.
I'm like, dude.
That was my second shot.
Sticks it on the green.
It's whatever.
Oh yeah,
It's whatever.
but then you stuck it on the green.
No,
Like,
he stuck it, dude.
good
It's
shit.
crazy.
Omar to
shit.
be there. He doesn't even caddy me. He just makes me laugh. So I forget
just-
about what I'm doing.
Yeah, don't ask me to caddy you. I'm just gonna heckle you until you do better. That's what I do best.
So I got to ask you, because you do love reality TV. Did you watch the most recent Big Brother?
Oh yeah.
Did you finish? You watched it?
I'm not
So
completely
upset.
done with it.
Oh,
But I'm at that
Oh
point
my
where
gosh.
I've started to get upset already. I'm just like,
where are you at?
I got 3 more episodes till the end, and
Okay.
I'm just like, I just know in my, I don't ruin it.
I was gonna
know
say, you haven't
when
heard online by now, or
Well, I kind of did, and so you can't not hear online about how things go.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because, but that's part of the game.
Mhm.
It's I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly how, but I've already seen how it ends, and it's unfortunate, but that shit ain't gonna happen to me.
Well, we had a lady comment on our first episode we had you on.
Yeah.
We had a lady jump. It was after your second episode aired. She something popped because SEO
Yeah.
like algorithm and everything, like it started. Your name was tagged in our episode, and so some lady commented on it and was like, I liked Omar, but he's just dragging everybody else down, talking about the Naked and Afraid thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got to be a special type of person to come on to a hockey podcast or in the comments and leave a comment about a Naked and Afraid episode and how you feel about it.
Yeah. Which, and
Die hard.
honestly, I respect that. You know what I mean? Like,
Find out who she is. Let's send her an autograph.
No, really. I'll send her my autographed Naked and Afraid picture. We'll send it to her for sure.
Not blurred.
And honestly, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me that much because honestly, once you put your stuff out there, once you're out in the world like that, you got to expect it. You're going to get love. You're going to get hate.
Oh yeah.
But what I have to say to you, lady, because obviously you might tune in every now and then to see if I've been back on here so you can have something to say about it. If you're watching this, it's easy to say all those things that you have to say from your couch. You know what I mean? Till you're out there butt naked in the elements, mosquito bites all over
with
your
a machete.
It's tough. And
And a
I'm
satchel.
sorry, but with respect, I am sorry that I didn't just show out. Like I felt like I really did really cool things on my first one. This time I couldn't think about doing incredible things. I just had to think about how do I mentally stay in the game and not go home.
Yeah.
That was my only goal at that point. But you know what I mean?
Where was it again?
Belize. It was rough.
Okay.
And it's like no excuses or not. Like that's why, which I shouldn't say, but if I go again, if I do, that's one of the big reasons why I want to go again, because I know that wasn't my best stuff.
Get
And
a little redemption.
But with that said though, I'm so proud that I even made it, because I'm telling you, I was hurting out there. It was brutal.
What's your CPR? What do they call it? The rating that they do?
Oh, my PSR.
PSR.
Yeah, and which is funny is even with as much as I was hurting and how it portrayed me, PSR still went up. So it is what it is.
We'll take it.
What are you at now?
I'm at like a 7.6 right now, which is crazy because started out at I went 6.8, 6.8, went to a 7.2, and still went up to like a 7.6 after that. So it's like,
how do they
toughness.
gauge your PSR at the very beginning? Do they like make you do a damn test or something?
So if you guys watch Naked and Afraid a lot, you guys all know who EJ Snyder is. EJ Snyder is that old military dude he's been on more of them than Jeff. He's just this crazy guy. Now he works for Discovery, and he is the one that once you get past your interviews, he's your last interview. He calls you and just asks you these random questions about survival and this and that, and he decides what your starting PSR.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's a fun little nugget.
dude. And it's funny because I've watched him on it so much. When he called me, he's like, "This is EJ Snyder." He had to like shut me down because I fanboyed. I was like, well, just ask me anything. Ask me anything. So just let me get to it. I was like, yeah, dude. So he was a great guy. So you start out just based off of a video call interview, and he decides how
kind of a little
ready
background
you are
of what you've gone through,
what you're doing. And and I will tell you this, wanting to know your PSR or PSA or whatever they call it, it consumes your mind at first, and then you're like, no, don't think about that. Just go out there, do what you do.
Does he tell you like what he's giving you as a PSR?
You have no
idea. You don't?
You don't have any idea until your episode. So you go do your interview, you go out, film, and until you watch the show, you don't even know what you're starting out at, which is crazy.
You'd be like a 3.1 and
what
does it stand for? It's like personal survival
rating, personal survival rating, and it's cool though. But you don't know it until you get out there. So you can go out there, think you're the coolest guy ever, and they'll be like, you got a 4.6. You know what I mean? How awful
this is the first time in history we've ever given a negative out.
And honestly, I don't know if anybody's ever gotten lower than like a 6 or something.
I mean, they probably wouldn't even put you on the show.
If they thought, and honestly, you wouldn't even get to the point of them having you have that interview if you were that low. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there is some people that I feel like they cast for that show just to
kind of
counteract the other person. So if somebody comes out and they're like, I was in the Marine Corps, I
have a
did
9.8.
I've lived this, and I've survived off the land. I live off the land. Like there's a guy here in Utah that he lives off the land here, and he's done dual survival and all that. They put him with a worse girl than my first girl, because his rating was so high out of the gate.
So you have a mutual.
So they didn't say her PSR at first because she didn't have one. They would have gave her like a 2. You know what I mean? So
just like a stay-at-home housewife.
Yeah, they wanted to see if he could carry her. And it's like the better you do, I feel like the worse person they're going to put you with. If they think you're going to do awesome, they're going to put you with the worst. I feel like my survival experience, I had enough that they were like, cool, but my personality stood out, that they put me with a girl that had the worst personality.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want, you have to do a personality test.
I was going to say, is it psychological?
And they don't give you that answer, but I'm sure mine was here and hers was like here, and they're like, put them out there. Let's make good TV.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. And it was just a lot.
Love that. What else? So you're working on comedy, yeah?
Oh man,
You got anything for us?
Events?
Oh man, I got some events coming up here. I'm gonna do some wise guy stuff. I'm trying to get into gigs, tavern, and there's a couple other bars downtown I want to do. I do have some new comedy right now. I just don't.
Why don't we
it
talk
up.
to Ed?
I just don't know. It's ready. I just don't know if it's
Appropriate.
podcast approved.
Wow.
So, all right. And I don't mean that like bad. I just feel like
You don't want to get canceled before you go on Naked and Afraid again?
It's a little grittier than
Well, what about like?
than I want.
Well, we had him at Club 90 for the Brian Patafi,
Right.
hockey night that we did there, and he
my
absolutely killed it. It was
goodness.
great.
Well, where that band played, when we went
I
and did
can
the
do
filming,
that though.
our sponsor.
Well, yeah. You could.
Honestly-
we could maybe get you.
Honestly, if not everybody
That'd be
probably that
fun,
watches this
'cause that's local.
podcast seen that Club 90 set. I am honestly so proud of my first couple jokes out of the gate there because dude, that just hit so good. And if you didn't see it, it's just
and that was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That was not your crowd to perform in front of.
That's
but,
what I
but
said.
you got them laughing.
But
Yeah.
I got them going. And when I got up there, I looked out there and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is either going to go really good or it's going to just be crickets. Where's the crickets? It was either going to be... No, it was either that or the crickets, though, because you know what I mean. That set was fun, dude. And honestly, I wanted to say that now that you guys brought that up. I actually really, really appreciate you guys for lining that up for me because I feel like that was an opportunity I wouldn't have if I didn't know you guys and you guys didn't believe in me. And so, like, that really meant a lot to me to even line up your friend, ask me, you know what I mean? He didn't know me. He just, you know what I mean? That felt good. But yeah,
that's part of the reason why I want you to talk to Aaron because now that I work here, surprise everybody, I work here at Luminix Entertainment.
Surprise.
Dude, I'm around like a lot of the people that we film and influencers and whatnot. Like, dude, you've got the juice. You've got what you need to do what we think you can do. So
it's comedy is so subjective to who's around you. But I feel like good comedians make it work no matter what.
Adapt.
And I feel like that opportunity made me open my eyes and it actually inspired me to write so much. And since then, that's all I've done. I have so much material. I just don't really like to drop material before I get up on stage to do it, or I drop something on you right now because I got some good stuff, but you know what I mean? I kind of want to put it out first before here, but you know what I mean? It's crazy.
So yeah, with that being said, though, go and check out all of Omar's content. We filmed it when he was there. Go back to that original video and give it a like and a share because it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
good shit. And if you can't take a joke, don't go watch it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, if you can't take a joke, don't watch it because I don't want to offend nobody. But I'm a comedian; I can say whatever I want. So if you don't like it,
that's kind of the loophole in today's day and age.
It was funny though. Like it wasn't even that like
it wasn't
derogatory at all.
I'm just saying in general. Like there's a lot of comedians like Joe Rogan will come out and say like, dude, like I can say whatever I want on this. And
he's
if you
gonna
get
walk
offended,
away
sorry,
just
I'm a
Sorry,
comedian. Don't come to a comedy show.
Don't come to a comedy show if you're already on edge and want to be offended. You know what I mean? Because comedy it's subjective, and if you're already in that mindset, you're probably going to be offended. But
it's about being open-minded and having a laugh.
Open-minded and have a good time. Enjoy being in the present in the moment. And just because somebody says something to get a laugh does not mean that they're a bad person or they hate that demographic or this and that. And I think that's honestly the problem with all entertainment nowadays, not just comedy, is that we are so sensitive and so quick to judge people on who they are based off the jokes they make or the comments they have,
or a clip that they saw.
Yeah,
anything now.
It's not okay. That's not okay. Like If you don't like
We've
something,
been clipped.
stay away
We've
from
been
it.
clipped.
Oh, I bet. You didn't. Yeah.
I've been called, what is it? Big boy or whatever? What is it? Or
Proud boy.
Proud boy.
Yeah.
Proud
I don't
boy.
even know
Without
what the hell
even
that
knowing
meant.
who we are, like, at all. I'm like, I don't even know who Proud Boy is.
I didn't even know what that meant.
Like Proud Boys, like that militia group that.
They like storm the Capitol or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, I didn't even know what that meant.
In the Capitol, I have. Speaking of that, we're not going to get into it. I'm not going to give you my whole set, but I have talked about storming the Capitol in my next comedy I'm going to drop, and it's it might be about white women and black men and how there's a stereotype about certain things that black men don't do sexually, and we're not going to get into it, but all that changed when y'all stormed the Capitol because, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, we got us a black president, and we all started going down south after that, you know what I mean? We ain't going to eat that unless you start supporting us, and then we'll eat that like chicken and waffles. So just remember that. But we're not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it, but I love it that you brought that up. Love it.
Well, that's the only thing that stuck out, and I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
And you were like,
well, it was on
Cole was
somebody
all
else's.
pissed.
It was on somebody else's podcast too. Like
Crazy.
they went in and like commented about us on another Utah podcast. I'm like,
Cole was all lit, and I'm like, what's going on? He's like, they call you Proud Boy or something. I'm like,
What I want to know
that?
is what did you say in that podcast that made them
no. That comment was just based off of looks. Like we were so new. We were so new that
So which is ridiculous. Let's talk about that now that you bring that up. Let's talk about that. As a black man in Utah, I'm probably the best candidate to talk about this because crazy. Just because you're white and you have a beard or you hunt, you wear camo, you do whatever you do does not make you part of a certain demographic. Like when can we become the society where we get to know people before we judge them? That's what the problem with the world is now. We look at people and decide you fit in there, you fit in here, you fit here, and you don't even know them. But if we would stop and actually like get to know people, you got to know that it doesn't matter what you look like. You could be, and honestly, if y'all would watch more documentaries, you know that the lady next door that looks like the sweetest old lady, she's the one that's got 10 dead bodies under her basement. So that proves the point that you can't judge people by the way they look. The sweetest old lady down the road could have been the serial killer from 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Let's not judge people over what they look like. And so that makes sense now that you say that.
Yeah.
That's
well,
crazy.
In ipso facto, it's one of those things too where it's like you run into something and it's like you're immediately going to have, let's say you're going to speculate on something.
Yeah.
I don't like judging either because that's just not who we are, right?
Yeah.
But you're going to kind of be like, okay, maybe, I'm going to carry myself a little bit different.
just be a
in a room toward something, right?
Just be a fucking good person.
Yeah.
Like that's all there is to it these
If you
days.
give respect,
Like,
get
holy
respect.
shit.
Yeah, give respect,
Exactly.
get respect.
Just that's
it.
all. That's all.
Yeah.
And okay, on
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call a timeout. On the political talk, we need to move on from that.
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I got a little. I felt like I kept mine light.
Yeah, no, and I mean, and to each
But
their own,
and
right?
I feel like it needed to be said, though.
well, and that's not necessarily political. It's more of like a just have manners, be respectful,
Like,
carry yourself with a very.
Let's be kind to each other.
Yeah.
Get to know people before you choose who they are.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I love talking to people. I love meeting new people
too.
and just talking to them
when
and
I'm
hearing
the
their
best.
story.
That's when I'm the best me, is when I'm meeting new people and
Agreed.
doing that kind of stuff. And you say that it's hard to do comedy and be in that mindset, like I just said about me, is that I love meeting people. I meet a lot of diverse people, but then I make diverse comment in comedy, and it's not that I feel that way about those people. It's just everybody is funny. Life is funny. The world is funny, and we should.
You gotta laugh.
We should enjoy.
Laughter.
Have fun.
Funny,
Quit.
yeah.
And don't
Let's
take
have
things too
fun.
personal.
Let's
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun,
let's make fun of Destin a little bit. Speaking of fun,
I think it's your turn.
hang on, did we get the whole Lorax conversation on camera?
I hope so. The best pull part of it is if they both had a baby, that's you, dog. Like put him in swaddle him in a family portrait with Yosemite Sam and the Lorax. Little baby Destin in there.
Family portrait.
What was that?
Tasmanian devil.
What was the cartoon back in the day? Oh, the Proud Family. I feel like I could be a Proud Family. I could be a Proud Family character for sure. I could have made that work.
I'd probably be on like Ed, and Eddie or something.
They might have based it off by you already.
Plank or whatever the hell his name is.
I hadn't heard Ed, and Eddie for years. That's
actually
hilarious.
Funny. You're not wrong.
So
Classics.
funny. Classics.
I love that.
But Destin, I'm glad that you were okay with me throwing that Lorax thing out. It was just, it hit me.
Well, no, before I was telling you, I was like, I'm going to throw Lash at you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be that guy.
I'm like, what can I say about him? And I don't know what. I was writing my set, and I don't know why. I went to my parents' house, and my mom has all the old Dr. Seuss books, all of them, and she watches all of her grandkids and everything. And I don't know what happened, but that book happened to be out, and I walked past the couch, and it was sitting there, and I look at it, and I'm like, who does that look like? And then it clicked to me, and I was already in that mindset to write comedy, and I'm like, oh man, we're throwing that out there for sure. That's a thing.
You remember the old Garfield books?
Yes,
Dude, I've got. So I found. I think we were in like Washington. We found a old antique shop, and they just had a whole ton of them. I was like,
Dude, those
I'm buying all of these.
Yeah.
I bought all of them.
Was the price on them decent?
Oh yeah,
or was
cheap,
it
very cheap?
See, that's good. That's good. Which is
that's just something to hang on to.
You
forever,
gotta
right?
hold on to that.
I know.
Stuff.
Yeah, they're just up in my studio.
I'm pretty sure that when I officiated your wedding, I used a Dr. Seuss book, and it looked like I was reading a Dr. Seuss book when I officiated your wedding. If y'all don't know,
by the way,
I officiated. That's another thing we can put on there. You know, I'm an ordained minister.
Ordained minister. That's right.
We should have got some of that on video. I don't know if we did.
I don't know why we didn't. But
dude, another cool thing, piggybacking off of like old gems and whatnot, up at my cabin, I've got a Space Jam VHS with like the gold coin in it.
Oh, dude, the gold coin is still in it. I was like, bro,
really?
Hold on to that.
Hold on to that for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was like,
that's cool.
I actually bought a VHS at a yard sale for your cabin. Really? I was like,
mine's dude, I think it's the TV, man. I don't think it's that. We've got an old
box
TV.
Is it the box TV that has the VHS built into it, or you have the VHS?
It's
it was that was pre.
But you have the actual VHS system that hooks to it and all that. Dude.
Yeah, the old AVX.
Now that I know that,
dude, listening to him and his dad bicker about what the hell we're gonna watch, and then bicker about how the hell to use a VHS system is hilarious.
I bet.
Dude,
it's the TV.
That's comedy gold.
I bet. Honestly, I need to see that in person because honestly,
we're gonna take you up there.
If we all hang out, your pops is one of my biggest fans.
Dude, he's a hoot.
He loves him some Omar, and I love that, dude. Like he's a stud. And so if we all hang out, we're gonna eat you alive. And I can't even.
Hell yeah, and he'd chime right in, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see the fish that we caught up there? Dude,
that was fun.
Henry's Lake. So apparently it's like a world-renowned, famous lake.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. We need to get the boat up there.
So did you guys catch that from the bank?
No, we were on a boat.
My mom took her boat
up there. Dude,
insane,
incredible.
Like, dude. And that lake, the deepest part of it is like 20 feet.
That's perfect.
And it's a huge lake.
Huge.
And I'm like, but they're pulling like, dude, How big was that one? It was like 30 pounds or something.
Yeah,
had to be.
40.
Well, no, not
42.
mine. Not mine.
No,
The
like a
record.
record
the
one.
record.
Yeah.
The one that
No, it
I
was like
caught
42.
was the one that I caught was 19 and a half inches.
Which is
That's a big fish.
unbelievable.
And it was
Well,
just,
yeah.
I couldn't even fit my hand around it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that big of hands, but like I was
Which
trying to
is
grab it.
crazy.
Mine was maybe 16 to 17, but it was
Yeah, you're
fat as
fat.
shit. Yeah,
And what did you say that you think the record was? It was close to something like
42.
It was like
what?
it was
And like
over
28
30
inches.
pounds.
Like, yeah.
Unreal.
And this is a trout.
Yeah,
They're freaking
unreal.
boom. Like
Yeah.
they
You know
pull
what it
some
takes
massive.
for a trout to get that big? Like think
A lot
about
of
what
food.
a lot. Like, and I'm sure.
But like being in a natural lake, like where
that's
people aren't
that
just like
shallow,
feeding them.
Yeah,
And
like,
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Well,
so
and they
crazy.
flow
fish
down
up there.
through the rivers, Henry's
Yeah.
River, Henry's
That's
Fork,
crazy.
and
well, and
I
it's
mean,
neighboring freaking Yellowstone National Park too.
Yeah.
So
oh, hey,
it's
by the
just-
way, there is also some spots in Yellowstone that my dad wants to take us to
Oh,
fish,
okay.
fly fish. Some
All right.
monsters in there.
I heard
need
that
to get up there.
Yellowstone's
Hey,
probably
if
the
you guys
best
fish,
place to.
Drop a comment. Let's link
Yeah,
it
let's
up.
go fish.
Where's the good fishing at? We
4.5 hours away.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though is I don't know what it is about this year, but we went to East Canyon not too long ago, and we caught a bunch. Everybody's catching huge trout out of East Canyon.
East
this year.
Canyon, huh?
And
Usually
you know
I
what's
get
crazy?
skunked there.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And we went there, and I was fishing the way I normally fish, didn't catch nothing. And this guy's all, well, I've caught 15 today. I'm like, how? And he's like, I'm just putting out power bait.
Oh,
No
really?
worms. They like old school, like when you're a little kid,
Just
just put
patient-
some
patient
and
fish.
they're hitting power bait at East Canyon right now. Like I don't know why.
Well, I know they
can't
restocked
explain it,
the
but
Weber
it's
like
crazy.
2 to 3 years ago, and there's people pulling out some nice trout out of the Weber River.
Mhm.
Which is
And I went up there and
crazy.
I'm like, there's nothing in this thing.
Well, me
Yeah.
and Dustin went up there recently, and
It was a bust.
dude, when you're like at peak like sunset, and there you don't see a single hint of a fish
Like-
surfacing,
yeah.
there's a problem.
I think it was
There's
just
like
I
there's
think
no
it was-
That's the
fishing.
problem.
I think it was
Because
just
we're
once
leaving.
the sun's
Like-
starting to go down, you should start hitting.
You
Well,
should
and I
start
don't know.
seeing
I
them
feel like-
surface and
Seeing
them,
eating
yeah.
and whatnot.
I feel like it was too warm.
yeah, the Weber River is a warm river.
Like
I,
it's-
I don't.
It's too
I don't.
shallow. It's
and-
too shallow.
Well,
and
you
it
can
heats up.
you can hit a stream and you can get a bite. But
yeah. Well, when you're fly fishing, shallow doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah,
It's crazy.
not a fan. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
I
of
need
the
to
Weber.
go.
I'm not a fan
yeah,
of the Weber.
you got to
either.
go like
no, I'm not
way
going to
up
Weber. Yeah.
if you're gonna.
Well, and I went up by
Yo.
Strawberry and we pulled out a nice amount of fish, but that was also
Yeah, well,
grandpa fishing.
strawberries.
I call it
The-
grandpa fishing. We
Fly
were-
fishing is grandpa fishing in general.
fly fishing
I
is
know I'm
awesome.
not, that's all you fishing people out there. I'm not talking to.
Well,
Actually,
yeah.
I am.
You're just setting a
It's
rod
just-
down and putting a stick to it and watching
Yeah,
it bob.
it's
That's
just-
grandpa fishing.
No, I.
That's true.
When you're fly fishing, you're actually
Fly
working.
fishing, you're working it, but you have to have the patience of your grandpa to fly fish. You know what I
Fair.
mean? You
That's
gotta
true.
patience,
give and take.
patience. I like to throw out 3 different lures, which I only fish with 2 pulls because that's the rules. But
Just so you're aware.
just so you know, in case anybody's watching.
He's over here
But,
fly fishing with a
yeah.
spinner.
No, but I like to do it all. I like to jug fish now when I take my
Yeah.
boat out, I will just take a bunch of water bottles and tie lines to them and just throw them out into the lake and let them float.
Really?
And it's called jug fishing, and I'll just throw like 10 bottles around my boat, and then I'll just
thought you were
chill
only
and
supposed to have
eat.
2 poles.
Yeah, but it's 2 poles. They didn't say anything about jugs.
About
They
lines.
didn't say nothing about lines. They said poles.
So how do you know if there's a fish on the water
Because
bottles
the
just
bottle
moving around?
starts to move, and all you gotta do is drive over there and grab it and pull it out. And fish on it. It's fun.
And then you reel it around the water
Yeah.
bottle.
Roll it around the water bottle, pull it up. It's cool, dude. You guys should jug fish.
Well, you
It's
showed me the hillbilly downrigger.
Hillbilly
Dude,
downriggers. That's the business.
that's awesome,
If
yeah.
you don't have downriggers, that's the way to do
Yeah.
it. And you know what's funny is we did that at Porky.
Yeah,
that
Porcupine.
year, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna troll around, and I'm like, Cole, do this. Is the hillbilly downrigger? All of a sudden, boom!
Yeah. Well, I caught it was a kokanee salmon.
Kokanee salmon
I think I
on
caught it by the tail though.
by the tail.
Oh,
Which was weird. Which is weird because how did that happen? But they're just such a predator fish. They attack the bait, and
Yeah.
I think it must have got scared and then tried to flip around and flipped and
hooked it.
caught it.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
and you never
That
know,
was a
yeah.
good
My
kokanee,
dad
though.
in Florida, when we went there, he caught a freaking 9-foot sandbar shark by its tail.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
Last time
I mean, that was an 1.5-hour fight.
Last time I fished the ocean, we were just trolling around. You know how you troll when you charter.
Right.
You're just trolling, and all of a sudden, you hear it just go. The guy grabs it in the pole. I'm talking, this pole looks like it's going to snap. He's reeling it, and he's like, trying to hold it, and all of a sudden it just goes limp. I'm like, oh, it got off. He reels it in it, and we had half a fish on there. So he caught a fish, and then a shark bit it, and it has perfect shark teeth in it.
Dude.
And the shark had bit it, and it was only the head of the fish that we pulled back up.
Well,
So he was reeling it, and the shark came up, ate half the fish.
That's incredible.
It was incredible.
Well,
it was better than catching the barracuda I caught after.
For real. Hell yeah.
Well, and even same piggybacking off that in Florida again, like we would go out and the dolphins, they're smart. You know, you bait your like you've got like 6 hooks, whatever they have, 3 to 6, whatever. Baiting. Dolphins will come. They're so smart. They'll pick that bait off. And then
easy.
And so there's like a rule of thumb on the ocean. It's kind of one of those like you don't do.
Yeah.
And so what we would do, because we were, we're there visiting family and whatnot. So we'd take our boat, we'd drop the dolphins off at this boat and just peel out. And they'd be like flipping you off. And like they knew exactly what you were doing. To give the dolphins to them fishing.
Oh, yeah.
To get out of there so that they can,
my goodness.
You pawn the dolphins off.
Drive them over there.
Yeah, and they eat that, and then you get your ass out of there.
So funny.
They get so mad.
Go over to the closest boat you are, chum it, and then just take off.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
No, dolphins can be the worst
smart,
part of
though.
ocean fishing.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people hate them.
You'll never
but
catch one. Like,
No.
a dolphin's never going to swallow your bait and get hooked.
They pick everything
They'll
off
pick
of it.
it all off. And
They're smart.
well,
you feel that.
You want to know why they're smart? Because they're one of 3 animals in the world that have sex for pleasure.
Yeah.
So of course they're smart.
Of course they're smart.
Of course
That
they're
makes them
smart.
smart.
You know what I mean? Why would they be? Sorry, I don't know if I could say that on here. Sorry,
You're good. You're
Cut
good.
that out.
But to finish on the fishing talk, we were up at his cabin. There's this one spot where there's so much small, like they're tiny. They're little minnow fish.
Yeah.
Dude, so it took us a minute to figure out how to set the hook, but I hooked one. And it's so small that I pulled it out of the water and it went flying across the river. No, my goodness.
He yeeted that mother.
He got yeeted right out of there. Oh, dude, so
I
funny.
know. That's so true though, because I used to see people pulling out. I mean, like
The
good
life
size,
of a
but
fish,
they restocked
dude.
that area as well. But that's why they're
Life of a fish, man. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Just and you're just airborne.
I saw something the other day. It was like, I wonder if crabs think fish are flying.
Yeah. Because that's actually hilarious. I wonder,
that's a good
how would
take.
it be? It's like, they look at fish like we look at birds. That
I know.
would be nice.
Wish I could do that.
That'd be nice.
So real quick, we're gonna start semi wrapping up here. How's our fantasy doing, boys? Dude, what a rough NFL
are you in it?
season.
I'm not even.
Is he in our league?
retired.
I tried getting him.
I'm
He's like, I'm
retired
retired from that.
fantasy because of the exact why
The
you're
injuries
bringing this
is
up.
horse, dude.
Dude.
There is nothing more frustrating than fantasy football. It is so
so-
much fun, but you can have the best team. You'll draft the best out of anybody in your league, and then
Yeah.
2 weeks into the season, 5 of your best players are hurt.
Oh
And
no,
you're
I've
like-
already
that was
traded
me.
up.
And it's
like
like
5.
It makes you want like it's miserable.
You want to hear?
It's
You want to hear? No, you want to
awful.
hear something bullshit? I traded for all of my running backs got injured.
Yeah.
I was down to 1,
Oh,
so
really?
I had to trade people to get more running backs. And a part of one of my trade, I got David Montgomery and Tyreek Hill. This was last week. This was last week, and then Tyreek Hill freaking.
So you got Tyreek right before this last week, and then
You got
Yep.
that was one of the most brutal injuries I've
bad.
seen.
So bad.
it
And I'm a
was-
Dolphins
what
fan,
a weird.
so-
I know that's what's
That's
crazy.
so sad.
So
did he blow out his knee?
No, blow it out.
Did
You
you
haven't
not
seen
see
it?
this?
No.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, bro.
Oh my goodness!
I don't want it.
His leg was this
Like
direction.
his leg.
Oh,
and
no.
not only was it this way, but his foot was backwards.
Yeah.
Like when he grabbed it, He hadn't even hit the ground yet when he grabbed it, and then when he's laying there, his legs going up, and then his foot is backwards. I'm like,
dude.
So like all sorts of
So
fractured
bad.
type
Dude, you must
extension.
live under a rock. I
He
don't know what the
must.
hell
I
you're
don't-
doing.
It's the Lorax, dude. He's chopping trees.
Yeah, dude.
Dude's chopping trees all day, so he doesn't have time to watch football.
For real.
Oh, yeah, honestly, you don't even have to watch football to have seen that video.
I have not
Seriously,
seen
it is brutal.
I don't want to see it.
No, I guarantee you go home.
Now I'm gonna
and
sign
I guarantee
look
it.
up.
As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna end up watching it.
It's bad. And,
Oh, that sucks,
honestly,
man. Is that going to be? Is he going to be able to come back
amazing catch.
No.
It was
ever?
no, he's done.
He might have a career done.
No, I
That's
think
what I'm
it's
saying.
a career ender.
They're saying he'll be good for next season, maybe the start of next
But
season.
I don't think he's
Stem
gonna
cell.
want to.
Get that dude to
Well,
stem
he's
cell.
never going to be the same.
That's what
No.
I'm saying. And honestly, Tyreek's made enough money that
Well, yeah,
if
but
he's
that's not
smart,
the
he
point.
can
Like,
live. It's not
If
the
he's
point.
smart, yes.
If he's smart, he can live off of what he has.
of course. Look at Marshawn
And-
Lynch.
but he's not
Marshawn
very
Lynch is a
smart, so-
badass.
He's not very smart. Well, and he's got more child support than
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah,
in the
exactly.
league. Jeez. He needs another season just to cover his child support, to be honest. I shouldn't
So
say
bad.
that.
That
But
sucks, dude.
no, it's bad, dude. Especially being a Dolphins fan
Well,
and how it goes.
Yeah,
and-
dude, I'm ready to jump ship.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
so sick of it.
Hey, dude, honestly,
there's nothing more frustrating than being a Dolphins fan. Like,
well, I was a Chargers fan, and we were playing good till we
You're
played
doing
the
pretty
Giants.
good.
We're doing all right.
You're
but
not doing bad. I'm
but
an Eagles fan.
the
you've
so
got
thing-
some good wide receivers
the
this
problem
year.
with the
and running
Dolphins
backs.
it's
is
just you need an O line.
your Dolphins team. You guys have the talent on the field.
Yeah.
The talent's
Yeah, except
there.
for Tua, he sucks.
Tua-
ass. I'm so sick of him. He sucks.
I think his head. He's hit his head so much
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he might not. I know he.
Have you
passes
seen the cartoons
protocol.
of him? He's like
Yeah.
cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Cross-eyed. Yeah,
Looking
it's
that way.
dude, his bell's been rang so much that you're passing concussion protocol, but that doesn't mean your mind's okay.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
His mind, you can tell that his mind's a little mush because he was sharp when he came out.
Yeah.
Now three concussions deep.
How long has he been in the league? Well, like 6 years.
2, 3. Well,
no.
I think this is his fourth.
Fourth
Is
year.
it fourth?
This is his
And
fourth
he's
year.
gotten a concussion every year other than this one.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to wear one of those
not
padded
okay.
helmets.
Yeah.
The ones that they put on in practice.
Well,
One-
like
No,
one they just
the
the
Green Bay
Yeah,
wide receiver
yeah.
was wearing it.
Yeah.
I saw a meme that's like
I saw it's just
Jordan
blown
Love.
up.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
He's looking for a giant helmet downfield.
Yeah.
It's like this
I mean,
much
don't get me
bigger.
wrong. It looks goofy, but if it helps,
Yeah,
it
If
helps.
it helps,
dude.
but
How about the weight on
here's
that
the thing: if you get to the point where you need to wear a bobblehead looking helmet,
Probably time
call
to hang it up.
It's hang
Yeah.
up, hang up the cleats. You're
Yeah.
done. Like you're done. Your health is more important than the game and the money.
Yeah.
for sure. But that's easy to say. Like I said, it's easy to say from this chair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once
Easy.
you're in the limelight, it's probably hard to wrap that up.
Yeah.
For
It
sure.
probably would be.
Well, let's wrap some things up here. Tighten them up. We're going to the preseason game, Utah Mammoth tomorrow versus the LA Kings. Yeah, excited to see the
That's gonna be awesome,
new
dude.
renovated Delta Center. I think our seats are actually in the renovated area, so
Well,
that's
really?
gonna be pretty cool.
From
Yeah.
looking
Isn't it
at it-
all renovated from so many rows down though? Isn't it?
It's the lower bowl.
The
whole
whole
lower
lower
bowl
bowl
is done.
and isn't the ice is white? Not
They
not
raised the
more
ice up like 8
yeah.
inches, which is
Yeah.
going to help with everything,
Elevation.
upper bowl and
Seen,
everything
yeah.
else.
200
And then-
feet extended.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
But there's going to be like 4 stages. So like stage 1 was this year, stage 2 is going to be next year.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they're not
Which
even
is
close to done.
Incredible, dude. Which honestly, that arena needed to be upgraded.
oh yeah,
like
it's old.
We had one of the loudest arenas, which is awesome, and I take
Mhm.
pride in that. But it needed to be updated.
Oh, it's
for
going to be
sure.
gnarly when it's done. I've seen a lot of little
That's
renderings.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a couple too, and
But
it's.
I'm
I'll
excited
tell you
to see
what,
tomorrow. I know we'll have a
that
view.
Ryan Smith is the best thing that's happened to Utah sports.
Yeah.
he is, and he's got the money to do it.
But he's a young guy too, so
and
he's like
but-
he's kind of on that hip side of knowing
That's
what
I'm
people
saying,
want.
But
Mhm.
we needed young money to come in here to do it
Yep.
because young money takes risks. Young
Right.
money thinks out of the box.
Yeah.
and
all
that they're into what needs to
Yeah,
happen. With,
and he's one of the best things that's happened.
Well, they're
to Utah
wiping that
sports.
all that those 3 blocks all the way to like I think it's what Mervin's or something or something
he's trying to make it basically like
It's
the
like
Vegas
huge-
the Vegas arena
where you can walk
where you can
around.
walk around
Which
outside.
would be incredible.
Dude, watch
Yeah.
parties are going to be insane out there.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to film Overtime Cards. Shout out to Overtime Cards.
Awesome.
This weekend, Logan Cooley.
Nice.
So I'm
That should be
gonna.
good.
You definitely get me one.
Yeah. Well, forget that. I'm gonna get his phone number and be like,
That's what
you're coming on the podcast
Like tomorrow.
His
You just
first
call
home-
me.
That's his
Yeah,
first
well,
You
home.
can already now
better
you can
get
set
me
everything
one.
up. You
Yeah,
just call me and I'll be
yeah.
here.
Well, I think he's still injured. I think there's still a question up in the air as to how his
Yeah.
health is doing. He got his bell rung during a preseason
Camp.
game. And,
Main camp.
yeah.
Or was
Yeah.
it
It was a preseason
Oh,
game.
was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
So,
main camp. My bad.
anyways,
Speaking of
looking
Bell
forward to
Rung,
that.
Before we go, speaking of Bell Rung, you played a lot of hockey growing up, Destin. I want to hear.
Why do you think he is the way he is?
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to hear your like most memorable experience of getting. Everybody's gotten lit up. I played football competitively at a high level, and I can tell you the time I've got lit up, the hardest I've ever gotten lit. I want to hear yours just real quick.
If what stuck out to me on
The-
that
but
wasn't
time
my
out, time
bell
out.
rung.
The-
Mine was my
Yeah,
knee. Does that count? I mean, I could go 2, but
Well, I don't. It's not the injury. I want to know the time that somebody hit you and you actually got up off the ice and was like, "Holy!"
so yeah, 12 because that's when we started checking.
yeah,
The kid was probably your size at now.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not shitting you.
Yeah.
And
See, this is the story.
we went into the corner and I came in trying to pinch him.
Yeah.
I dished the puck around the wall, and now don't ask me who the fuck was over here.
Yeah.
But I know somebody had to go get it and attack that zone on that other side of the wrap on the
Yeah.
wall. And he just
Boom.
iron fists.
Yes.
And I hit the ground harder than, I mean, my head hit before my feet or back or anything.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And then I got up not knowing where the hell I was. And then somebody came in and got him down on his knees. And then he was my size. And then I just remember beating him up and then getting my ass kicked again.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about
I
right.
got-
So like on
I
his
got-
knees, he was my height.
I got knocked out by a come along at utility trailer.
Let's hear that. Let's hear that. How did that go?
Somebody was pulling on this come along to pull the back end of the trailer in so we
Yeah.
could weld it in place. And this kid was like pulling so hard, and I could see his face like turn red. And in that moment, I looked up at him and I was like, I was going to tell him to
Like,
stop.
dude, stop.
And something broke on the come along and clocked me.
Oh,
and
my
I stand up and
goodness.
I look at because I was pissed off at him, and I looked at him and I was like, I was going to say, what the are you doing or something? And before I could even say the F word, I blacked out and fell back.
Blacked out.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, speaking of work injuries, I know that we're wrapping this up, and this has nothing to do with anything. Didn't you damn near like
I got
electrocuted yourself, like damn near died? Like you, like a little bit more time probably would have fried you good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, I tell you what, I felt amazing after. Dude,
I
shock
bet.
therapy is a real
It's
fucking
raw,
thing.
I bet.
You're like, let's go.
Dude, I felt amazing like
Just
for the
enough
next
to
week.
not like.
You just
seriously.
the frequencies in your body were just
Yeah.
running.
No, I
hard.
got hit.
Was it
and
240 or what?
It was
It was
210,
a
220,
220?
No, it was a 110,
Was it 110?
which is even worse.
I've
But
heard
it was,
110
but
is
110
worse.
it was
It's
direct
irregular
power,
heartbeat.
but
Yeah.
it was direct power,
and it traveled across my chest. I got hit in this finger. You can still see the entry wound right there.
Was that from wood
Yep,
work?
would
Yeah.
work both.
Were you doing the
Homemade
whole
ass,
like
homemade
lightning?
machine.
Home
Yep,
grade,
that's
yeah.
exactly what I was doing.
You
Oh,
guys
that'll.
You guys made the machine that you were using to,
Yeah, and the first day I was using it, I was fine, and then the second day it was really cold outside, so I put on different gloves, and they didn't have any rubber in them.
Oh,
and
no.
as soon as I hit that pedal, I just, my arms were doing
and
this.
you couldn't hold on to
Yeah,
it. You couldn't
and
let go of it
no,
because you
I
were
had
just
to
stuck.
like start walking backwards to be able
pull
to
it out.
to pull away from it.
Dude.
You got that T-Rex
Dude, yeah,
going.
it was for sure.
And thank goodness
Whoa.
you thought walk back because most people panic.
I wasn't thinking anything.
It just is so fast,
threw
it
it
pushed
threw
me.
me back.
Yeah,
It pushed
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Well, and I've been
Crazy.
hit before too, where I'll like my arms from my elbows down for a week were just numb,
Oh,
and it was
man,
like
dude. Shocking.
I hate
Like,
electricity.
Electricity.
Oh, it's
is the
I'm not
worst, dude.
scared of like a lot of things.
I'm-
like I
but-
want to like I want to go like cage diving with great white sharks and like all sorts of things.
I'll do all that.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
Shocked.
Like, I'm not scared of a lot of things, but now I'm like terrified of electricity.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
Like
agree.
even your wife says, "Hey, will you fix this
Outlet.
I'm like, all right, no,
Change
turn
the
off
cover.
this.
Yeah.
He drops the whole breaker to the whole house.
You see him in he's at the city building,
want no
just at
water
the
in the
towers. At the towers, just
And honestly, we make jokes about
Shuts
it, but I
down
don't
Northern-
blame you because that shit is so
it's
scary to me.
well, it just comes out of
Power-
and it's quick. You don't even
Power
have a
is
choice.
So scary to me. Like
Yeah.
I'll jump out of planes. I'll do this.
Well, and
but
I tell people all the
power
time,
does
two
not.
things I don't mess with is plumbing and electrical.
Yeah,
Like
dude. And you see them linemen out there working on those live wires out on. I'm like, not for me.
the only thing that
they
I
don't
would
pay them
do
enough
is
for
I would
that.
be the guy that climbs a tower to change a light bulb. I could do that.
I could do that. Well,
You know?
is the power on to the when I screwed in?
no.
Oh, we're
No.
golden.
Yeah, all you do is you just climb this. Well, it's like
'Cause there's
5,000
nothing
feet in the air,
worse
but
than there's nothing worse than getting shocked while you're 500 feet in the air.
but it takes forever because you have to harness up every rung,
every
and,
rung.
and then just I could do that. Though.
Your squirrel brain probably has the patience for that.
I could totally
You know
do
what
that.
I mean?
The things I
I
hated
hope a
the
bird
most
doesn't
was
fly by while you're halfway up and you might fall off the rung.
jump for
Oh, that's so pretty.
it. I'm just up there.
No, I'm gonna get a phone call from him in the middle of it. Hey, Cole.
Hey, Cole.
I'm gonna need National Guard.
What was that guy's name that we were talking to last week?
Yeah.
He's 300 feet.
I swear he worked for the National Guard. Can you give him a buzz?
His name is Brian.
Yeah.
Destin, what do you need?
Get him on the
I was
horn.
Just wondering.
Get him on the horn. I'm hanging out.
Are you trying to get a hold of him? No, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
That's what it normally is. Hey, what was that guy's name? Yeah, it was so and so.
Okay, but what do you need?
What do you
Well,
need from
nothing.
him? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering. That just crossed my mind. I'm like, listen, you called me 15 times in a row. because
Oh,
you were
whatever,
curious.
dude. You call me 50 times in a row.
know,
I have to give you.
I will, dude. I will.
I love it.
All right. Well, Omar, drop your
Appreciate it.
socials. They all love Omar. Is that what it is?
They all
on
love
Instagram?
Omar.
Underscore
And it's
under each.
underscore
And-
between every word.
Yep. And go watch his Naked and Afraid
Check
episodes.
me out.
And,
Yeah,
and
put that up
honestly, check out my last comedy I did. You know, there's going to be a lot of good comedy coming up here soon. Sorry I couldn't. I actually feel really bad because on the way up here, I was thinking, oh, should I drop comedy? But I got a lot of good stuff in the works, and I kind of want to drop it on the stage
No, keep it
first.
surprise.
So, you know what I mean? But just check me out. Like and comment my last comedy I did. It was these guys lined me up with it, and I feel so grateful to do it. And there's a lot of more good stuff to come. So,
And
yeah,
I want to
check
say
it out.
thank you to Salty Goon.
yeah, Salty Goon gear. Oh yeah, Salty Goon. So we're working on some stuff with Salty Goon and
Shirts are fire.
and Sway hats. We got some Sway hats that are going to be coming out soon.
Dope.
So yeah,
that's dope.
yeah,
That's
go
dope.
check them
I'll
out.
represent that too. I'm
Yeah.
walking
Yeah, buddy.
home about it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
It's the same. They get their hats made at the same factory as Melon,
yeah, which they're amazing.
Oh,
and they're
they're
like
so
the
nice.
only other
Say
company that can
yeah,
do that.
Yeah,
So
that's
Well,
awesome.
and that's the thing. You dirty
That's
them
awesome.
up, you can throw them in the washer,
And
and,
the
the
washer-
build,
yeah,
the brim,
because-
and everything stays
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal.
yeah, it's crazy.
And these
Yep.
shirts are comfy as well. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna
So-
look into that.
Yep.
Get a little swag bag package
about
going
it.
for you.
thanks, guys. We'll see you next
Awesome.
week. And yeah,
Awesome.
the Utah Mammoth season is full force.
Right around the
basically.
corner.
Yeah,
Even
but
wait,
when this
like,
drops, it's pretty much.
about time.
Yeah.
5
I
days,
can't
Yep.
even
6
wait.
days,
Yep.
5 or 6 days.
I can't even wait.
Let's go.
It's been too long.
This has been the Puck Drop Podcast. We'll see you next week.